Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So now, so Boolean is a mathematical formulation. So that means normally it is a add, subtract, intersect. Normally it is consists of mainly three. One is add, another one is subtract, another one is intersect. So what is the purpose of these Boolean operations? Sometimes what happens, it is not possible to get a shape in a single component, in a single component, or you can say in a single step, or in a single feature. On that situations, you need to go for using this Boolean operations. So Boolean operations, let us take a add. Add means, now you take here, I have a rectangle block here, rectangle block, okay. I need a block in such a way that it should include this type of block over this one. Now, as it's a simple, you can say, so you can draw a hexagon and you can just extrude and you can just complete in a one step. So now sometimes it is not possible. Okay? On that cases, you need to draw this as a separate part. Okay, it is as a base part, and this is what a additional part. This is what additional part. So then you go for adding both. In subtract also same. In subtract also same. So let us say example. Now you want to get this type of component. You want to get this type of component. So you can easily say, so you can model and this shape, sir, you can extrude it and just draw one feature. That's what you can go for cutout. Now simple is okay. One more example I can say, if you want to get a mouse, your computer mouse, it has a different curvature surfaces. It has a different curvature surfaces. You can go for using intersect option to get the mouse. I am just giving here brief idea what is Boolean operation and what are the sub options you are going to get in a Boolean. One is add, that means adding. You can say it is what combining, or unite, or unite. Okay, that is what adding. Subtract, it is what removing, just like a removing material. Subtract ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದು. Okay? Just you want to remove the material. Intersect means you are going to get a new object here. You are going to get a new object by intersecting two or more parts. Two or more parts. Okay. Example, as I said, if you want to get a complex surface, you will need to go for intersect. Then how you can use these options in CATIA? Okay. Now we'll go with a simple features. Now I will not go for complex features here. Now let us take. Now I'll go for first add option here. Okay. Now I'll select the plane. Now I'll select a top plane. Okay. Here I'll draw one ellipse. I'll draw one ellipse. Okay. Which has a major axis as a 50 mm and rotation as a 0, and the minor axis as a 20. Okay. Exit. Now I'm just going to extrude in one direction. Okay. This is one component. Now here for Boolean operations, it has to be some different body. It has to be from different body within a part file. Within a part file. Now let us go for insert. Click here body. Okay. Now in a model tree, a body is added. Now you go for right click, define in work object. Okay. Now I'll go for pad. I will select sketch. I will select this top plane. What I'll do now, I'll go for an hexagon here. So go for operations, quick trim. Similarly, I draw some lines here. Okay. So I'll go for 20. Now just observe, in a single part file, you have two bodies. One is basically from part body, another one is a body. Now I just want to add these two, part body as well as body 4. Now go for insert. Okay. Click here Boolean operations. Now just go for, if you want to go for assembly, then you click on assembly. Now if you want to go for adding, then you click on add. Let us see what happens. Now this is what the first part, this is the second part. Okay. Let us see. Now you got a complex shape. Now you got a complex shape, right? Now you just add it. Suppose if you gone for assembly, so you're going to get added. It will make a single component. It will make a single component. Let us try one more. I'll go for insert. I'll go for body. Okay. Just look out. Right click, define in a work object. Now I'll go in a pad. I'll go select this one. Okay. Now in this case, I'll just draw one ellipse. exit. Okay. Now I'll go for subtract. Remove. Okay. Now you want to remove. Okay. From this body, right? This is what subtract. This is what subtract. Let us go for intersect. Insert body. Okay. Now we'll go for pad. Now we'll select plane here. I will select this front plane. I'll go for mirror extend. Let us go for more distance. Okay, let us take it as an 75. So now I'll go for intersect. Insert, Boolean operation, intersect. Intersect with one. Okay. Now it has been intersected. Let us see how you got a shape inside view or in front view. You got a curvature here. You got a curvature. So now this curvature is formed because of the elliptical shape. Because of elliptical shape. Earlier it has been only the protruded one. Now let us look out in this model tree. Is it right? Now it is a flat. Earlier it is a flat. When you gone for intersection with the curvature surface, you got a new shape. I've seen one more option here. That is what union and a trim. Let us see how we'll get union and trim. So now I'll go for adding body here, pad, select here front plane. Now insert Boolean operations, union trim. So this one, okay. We got a different options here. So this is a new option. Now faces to remove. Now you click here. Now you want to remove this face, okay. And faces to keep. I want to keep this face. Let us see what will happen. Now it has been gone. Okay? That is not right. That is not right. Okay? So union trim means after union, the unwanted portion has to be removed. Unwanted portion has to be removed. So now these are the options how we can use Boolean operations. So let us go for assemble. We'll go to get only one object here. Okay, this is what adding, simple adding. Okay. Clear? Boolean operations, or you have any query? You got an idea? Boolean operations. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll learn one more option here. That's what projecting your sketches to another plane. Okay, projecting sketches to another plane. For that one, okay. Now this is one a driving shaft. They have given conditions here. They have given a conditions as well as dimensions. Okay. So this is what we can say it is a cycloidal gear, which has a six number of teeth. Six number of teeth. Sorry, bevel gear. Okay. It is a bevel gear which has a teeth are in a curved form. Teeth are in a curved form, not in a straight form. You can just look out. So now if you consider teeth, it is going to be curved, right? What is the condition here? Condition is you need to go for loft with three sketches. Loft with three sketches. Size is 100% on bigger side. Okay, 100% on bigger side. 75% on exactly middle. Now this is what 75%. Okay. Now at end it is a 50%. So at this end it is a 50%. Right. Now what is the angle of rotation between each sketch? It is a 15 degree. Okay. Now you can just look out here. Now one is there. If you consider this is a bigger side, is what 100%. So now 75% diagram has to be rotated at an angle of 15 degree. That means if you consider the lines are to be rotated 15 degrees each. Okay. Next, it has in some shaft, it has some groove as well as it has some splines over it. So now you can model this one up to this portion, okay, using shaft option here, using shaft feature, right? So if you draw this half section, okay, with the dimensions, you can make in a single step. You can make in a single step. Now look at dimensions. It's 65. Outer dimension is 76. Now as this dimension is not specified, let us go for this is also 65. Okay. It is also 65. Okay. Next, this is what 78. Now regarding position of these planes here, 100%, 75%, 50%, they have provided dimensions here. The plane for drawing the second section is at an offset of 45 mm from the first sketch. Plane for the third sketch is at an offset of 50 mm. That means from here to here it is 45 mm. Okay. From here to here it is 50 mm. Shall we go for modeling? Now regarding teeth profile, they are given dimensions here. Now this addendum circle is 100 mm. Okay. Now addendum circle is, you need to calculate, this is what a flat surface they are given. They are given a flat surface. Okay. It is of 85 mm. It is of 85 mm. Now intersectional width. Okay. Base width of teeth is 40 mm. Okay. And top flank width is 15 mm. Okay? This 10 mm refers to this key base. 10 mm refers to the key base. Shall I go for modeling? Yes? Okay. Okay, now I will go for shaft. Okay. So now I will select this as my sketch. So now you draw half section 30 to 48, 20 to 46. Okay. Is 80, 102, 148. Now make some references here. This is what 108. Let's make this as the axis initial. Okay. So it is 65. Now go for dimensions vertical. It is 32.5. Angle is 90 degrees. Now place the dimensions. I'll go for first outermost. Outermost is 76. Yes, sorry, 78. This is what 78 divided by 2, right? Now let us consider this, and this is to be 0. Let us consider this axis and this line. Let us delete this 90 degree. Okay. Now check out. So now this dimension is 5. Next, this is 46. Next, it is 78. Wait a minute. 78, it is over. Now this has to be 100. This has to be 100. We have one more step. It is a 10 mm. Okay, we left it. Let us leave 10 mm. Will not consider. We'll go for 22. So now this is about 65. No, this has been rotated. Okay. Now I'll go for edge fillet here. I will select this one. Okay. So radius is 22. Okay, we'll say wait. So you can create a curvature here. You can create a curvature. Now that has to be 22 mm here. I've gone for only 5 mm. You must draw a curve there. Okay. Now, coming to for that gear tooth. Now we'll take a plane here. Okay. So offset. I'll select here. Okay. So distance as a 0 because I want to create over that one. Okay. Now select here sketch. Okay. Now click on this plane. It has been created. Okay. Let it be. Draw an 100 diameter circle. 100 diameter circle. Okay. Then we'll draw 40 mm and 15 mm. Then we'll join with the curves. I think we made a mistake at the reading of some dimensions here because pi 72 1 is there. Where it is going to occur, and pi 91 is there. Let us see where it is going to occur. I think pi 72 and pi 90 are related to these slots. We'll make slots afterwards. Now I'll draw a reference line. I'll go for the offset. Now offset distance on each side it has to be 20. Now I'll select here offset 20. Okay. Then I'll draw one line. Now I'll offset this one to 85. I'll extend same line here. Now I'll go for offsetting 7.5 on left and right. So now you got a control points here. So we'll go for arc. Let us try with arc. Okay. And this is what our first point. Sorry. Let us provide the radius here. Now this radius has to be 65. Okay, so here it is 65. Okay, it's taking away. So let us delete here. Let us take a circle. Radius is 65. Okay. Now try to make a contact here. So similarly, now you need to go for trial and error here. Otherwise, you need to calculate the center point. So using the angles. Okay. Let us try once again. We need to check. It's not getting. Okay. So now let us trim. Now it is giving it as a work constraint. Okay, we'll continue next class. I think time is over. We'll continue next class.